Hi there, my name's Melinda. I'm a Sephora team member and today I'm filming from home. As you can see, I am just a little obsessed with highlighters. I say just a little and that's a complete lie. If you could fill an entire pool with highlighter, I would swim in it all day. I love to drench myself in glow. And so today I want to show you some of my favorite highlighters and tell you why. Let's jump in. So the first highlighter I'm going to show you is from RMS Beauty, and this is the Living Luminizer. Let me see if I can get it into focus. There we go. I love this highlighter. So I really love this formula because it's like a balm-like texture. So you can see it kind of has like almost a wet look, and you don't really see large particles of shimmer. You see more of just a general glow. And that's what I love, is that when you wear this, it feels really natural, it looks very youthful, and it's kind of that wet look. I love like an editorial glossy highlight. Sometimes that's not super realistic for day to day. I remember the first time I put on a true like face gloss on the high points of my cheekbones. I was in San Francisco and the wind was like blowing everywhere. I was on my way to work and my hair just frozen on my face and I had to like pull it out of the gloss. It was terrible. This does not do that. This has that dewy, balmy effect. So it gets you almost to that gloss look, but it won't be as sticky and you don't have to worry about your hair being stuck to your face. Okay, so let me swatch it so I can show you what I mean. I really want you to see how glowy it is. So I like to actually tap it into my skin and then just look at the reflectivity you get. And you see what I mean? It's not like sparkly, it's just a really nice sheen. And I put a lot on my hand. I would probably put a little bit less on my cheekbones just for even a more natural look. But for those of you who are looking for a highlighter to make you look youthful without wanting to look too shimmery or disco ball or whatever, this is a really good option. Okay, so the next highlighter I'm gonna show you is kind of like a step up as far as like the impact you're gonna get from the RMS Living Luminizer. This is from Lila B. How pretty is this packaging? This is the Glisten and Glow Skin Illuminator, and this is the mini one, which I really like. I feel like there's a ton in there. So let me show you the inside. It's really pretty. So you have like a little bit of that balm-like texture, but this is a little bit more whipped and it actually kind of dries down. So this has less of a wet look and more of just a traditional highlight, but it's in a very nice kind of balmy formula. What's great about this too is, like RMS, it has these really good for your skin ingredients in it that helps to moisturize and keep your skin looking like you have that really natural glow. The other great thing about these, the RMS and the Lila B, is that you can use them all over. You can use them on your cheeks, you can use them on your nose, or on your eyes as a shadow or inner corner highlight. When I put these on, I swear to you, it's like I jumped in that pool of highlighter. It's all over and I'm just glowing, but I love it. Okay, so again, I'm gonna swatch this one just to show you all why I love it and what I mean. So see how pretty that is? And this one has a little bit of color. This highlighter actually comes in two shades. This is a little bit of a darker one, but it has a really gorgeous like golden tone to it. So if you want to warm up your face as well, love this one. Last but certainly not least, so this is in my opinion like the most high impact highlighter that I'm talking about today, and kind of like the most traditional because it's in a powder format. This is from Sephora Collection, and this is the Sephora Pro Face Palette. This has blush, bronzer, highlighter, contour. It has it all, which is amazing because you get it all in one. I love if I'm going like on a long trip to bring this with me because everything's in one place. This one in particular is the shade medium, which I'll sometimes use in the summer if I'm like really self-tanning, a little bit more bronze, but the light also works for me. So I'm gonna point out the highlighters that actually come in this one. So this first class is a highlighter. This Beverly Hills, like really pretty rosy gold. And then this Bougie, which has a little bit more of a silver undertone, are all three highlighters. And then you got blushes and bronzers and everything else in between in one place. I'm gonna try on first class. I feel like this is a really pretty natural golden tone that will kind of bring my face to life right now. So I'm gonna dip into the palette with my Sephora Collection Pro Highlight number 87 brush. I love it. It's just like a little fan, so it goes on perfectly it's not too wide this way, so you can target just your cheekbones. So grabbing some of the first class. So I'm just going to sweep this onto the high of my cheekbone, and you can kind of see it start to come to life. I like to build thin layers of highlighter. If you try and go in with too much at once, you'll get a streak and it'll look very unnatural. I don't like that look. I like to blend it out a little bit. Even though I like an intense highlight, I want it to still look blended.
Wow.
Loving it.
Right?
Low, baby, low.
I'm obsessed. It's
Wow,
just so good. Okay, so now for the other side, I'm just going to sweep that on. And don't push too hard when you're using a highlight brush, because just like you would with bronzer, blush, or anything else, you don't want to disrupt the foundation or break it up underneath. I always like to use light tapping motions or really short sweeps. And that goes for any sort of balm or whipped formulas as well, because otherwise it will break down your foundation and you'll have some inconsistencies. So there's that side. So that's it, short and sweet, but I feel like highlighter deserves its own video. Those are 3 of my favorites. Let me know which one you might try out, or if you already have, if you love it, and I will see you next time. Bye!